Sul, SimmplyShelli here, welcoming you to return to Pleasantview with me. As you can see, the world map looks quite different, and that's because I'm using a Sims 2 UI with AnotherPlumbob's Uberhood save file. A lot has happened in 25 years, but some new faces in town are stirring up rivalries and creating tension for the once happy families. Can anything be done to get the neighborhood feeling good again? So this is our first neighborhood of Pleasantview, and as you can see, this is the Sims 4 version of Pleasantview, and we'll be doing the traditional Sims 2 rotational play. Here are the households, not in order though. First, the Pleasant household, then the Goth family, then the Dreamers, and the Oldies, the Burbs, and then the Broke family. And I like that it's not just the one trailer, but a trailer park where Brandy is renting. So let's take a look at the commercial lots or the community lots in the park, a church, and as you can see here, then there's the Pink Flamingo, karaoke bar, Doc Allen's Hangout, and a thrift and bubble tea store. I just love how the map looks. I think he did a phenomenal job. So now let's head over to Pleasantview Plains. This is the newer part of Pleasantview, developed in the last 20 years and further away from the historic center. This side of Pleasantview features modern buildings, condos, parks, and big family homes for a more reasonable price. The map looks so good, I think. So we'll see. Here are the classic condos. Over here, they are belonging to the Caliente sisters and to Don Lothario. There he is. And I like that he's used the residential rentals lot. So look at, there's so many community places for the Sims to go and places for us to check out. So I'm really excited. And of course, we're going to start with Don Lothario. And then as you saw, the Caliente sisters. And we're doing the classic Prima Guide rotational play. So we'll have the Goth family. And as you can see, the UI has really changed. So there's going to be next would be the Broke family, which is Brandy, Dustin, Bo, and a baby Broke. And then we'll do the Dreamer family of Darren and Dirk. And then we'll finally end with the Not So Pleasant family with Daniel, Mary Sue, Angela, and Lilith. AnotherPlumbob has done an amazing job recreating the backstories for these characters. I likely will be making a few changes as I go along, but he's been very thorough and very accurate. For this Let's Play, I'm going to be playing with the wants and wishes and letting those guide the gameplay. Will Don marry Cassandra? Or will he leave her at the altar? We'll find out. So let's start off with the first rotation and our first household, the infamous Don Lothario. Let's take a look at his traits. As you can see, I have added a couple. He is self-assured, he is non-committal, and he's a slob. So those are the standard ones that he had. He's also a romance sim. I gave him the sickness-resistant, spice hound, and I figured he'd be a happy toddler and a happy infant, so that's why he has the steel bladder. And then he has secondhand smoke immunity. He was a star player in high school. I figure, he probably was kind of a jock in high school. So he is neutral about having children. He has high self-esteem. He is a great kisser. And he graduated high school early. That's pretty cool. And then he is alluring. So let's take a look at his milestones. His first woohoo ever was with Nina. And then he got a job. And he earned a biology degree. And of course, he celebrated a couple birthdays. And let's take a look at his social. Proposal rejected. Wait, what? Okay. Let's open up this panel and take a look and see. Looks like he fell in love. Okay. So what's going on here? It says, fell in love with Dina Caliente. He got engaged. He fell in love with Cassandra. Fell in love with Kaylin. And fell in love with Nina and get engaged to Cassandra Goth, and then proposal rejected. Ouch, he proposed to Bella? There's a little mystery going on here. Okay, his music is Latin pop, Latin, and romance, and he likes fitness, and he just likes baking and cooking. His favorite color is red and yellow. I didn't know about the yellow. He likes emotional decision makers, romance enthusiasts, high energy Sims, and he dislikes pessimistic Sims. That seems pretty typical for him. His lifestyles are the hungry for love, which is perfect for him. He just needs to have love in his life, not a specific love, but he's always looking for that next love. I think that kind of goes with kind of the thrill he's seeking, and he's an energetic Sim. Okay, neutral reputation, and he earned a biology degree from Foxbury Institute, so that's great. Really fun because AnotherPlumbob has really gone through and given them all the backstory and everything to go. So all his needs are good. And let's see if he's in any club. No, he is not in any club right now. I might do a romance enthusiast club. We'll see. And let's see. He's had 3 first kisses, of course. He needs to achieve a level of his charisma. I did up his fitness skill because that just doesn't make sense to have such a low fitness skill. And let's see, I upped his logic because he would need that for the medical career, and he went to university, so he would have those skills higher at any rate. All right, and let's see, what are you doing, Don? You're looking at something. What is it you're looking at? Sun, and someone likes living here from Dirty because he is a slob, and he wants to schedule a date. He wants to be in a dirty environment, and then he wants to quit a career from being non-committal. I'm not going to pin that one right now. Let's pin the date one. And let's see, the dirty environment, I think that he'll just be able to achieve that. As, he is a slob. Let's see, he's standing on a pile of dirty laundry. So let's have him search the pockets. And then I think what we'll do is let's invite Dina or Nina over. See whoever's available, and then maybe you can do that date, invite a Sim on the date. So find anything, we're not going to have him pick it up, but we'll have him call and invite a date. Nina is available to go on a date with him, so that's great. Since Dawn is pretty broke, and Dawn being Dawn, he just invited her to come over, and he's flirting with her. The date is at the house, and let's take a look and see what he thinks about Nina. They are soulmates, and wow, he really likes her. I think they get along very well. So let's just see about completing this date because he wants to kiss somebody, I think. I think that'll work well. Let's have him flirt. Hey, how are you doing? She's like, oh, Dawn, I'm so glad you invited me over. I know it's late at night, but I'm always happy to come over. How are you doing, baby? And he says, oh, I am doing great, Nina. Oh, give me a little kiss. Oh, of course, Dawn. All right. Hi. So, what have you been doing? How's work going with you? I'm just wondering. Oh, it's going fine. And you know what? My night's a lot better now that you're here. I'm wondering maybe, Nina, you want to, just kind of, he's got the smoochies on the mind, doesn't he? All right. Let's head on upstairs. Oh. And, of course, she's willing to go, and he's walking through the walls. Well, his Christmas skill is increased. Okay, well, this is going to be a little bit of a PG-13 probably when Dawn's involved, and they are making out on the bed. This is definitely reminiscent of Sims 2, which is a little spicier than Sims 3. So, okay, caught up in the romance of the moment, Dawn asked Nina if she'd be his girlfriend, and she happily agrees. And he's really excited. I've been thinking about this a lot and wanted to ask if you want to live together. Why don't we do a little celebrating right now?
Sonapinosa.
The sun is coming up, and it's just been such a romantic evening in the hot tub. Don has hoped that Nina might have forgotten her question. He's been kind of avoiding it and doing some other things, but he tells her he just doesn't want her to move in right now. He's not quite ready for that, and it dawns on him that he's engaged. Engaged, yes, but he's not married yet, right? So what harm could a little fling do? Well, we're going to leave that here now, and we will be back in the next one to see what Don's up to with the other loves in his life. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a great day. Dag dag.